This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another early morning reaction to Glitter and Laser's shenanigans. Anna posted this like 9 hours ago, as of my accounting right now. And it is July 12th, so if I have my deep husky morning voice, hello, it's because it's morning, y'all. I don't know. Y'all seem to like it when I'm like slightly unhinged, so here you go. Muzzle tough. All right, but we have some serious things to talk about before we get too far into this. And actually, the first thing we need to talk about is not this video, actually. What we need to talk about first is this Instagram post from Glitter and Lasers. Now, Anna's taking some heat. Basically, from her bagel post, her New York 2-mile walk for a bagel, and that wasn't the problem. All right, don't get me wrong, the 2-mile walk for the bagel was a thing that we all endured. However, it was the having a breakdown in her hotel room after she got back. I know, spoilers. When she got back, because she had not checked her order at the restaurant, got all the way back to her hotel room, and found out that she had the wrong order. She had the wrong bagel. I don't exactly know what she was ordering. I guess she ordered a pumpernickel bagel with column olive. Jesus Christ, I can do this. Column olive cream cheese. We can do this, guys. We can do this. That was her order. And when she got back to her hotel room, she ended up with an oat bagel with, I'm guessing, veggie cream cheese. We don't know. Anna never really confirmed. So my point is it was the breakdown when, and I do mean breakdown. Anna started crying over the fact that she got the wrong bagel after walking 2 miles to a bagel shop at 4 p.m., by the way. Now, to be fair, Anna did probably start that walk to the bagel shop around 1, 2 in the afternoon and didn't get there until 4. And apparently the bagel shop closed around 4:30. People check these things because she let us know where she went, so people were able to go online and check the hours of these restaurants and stuff. So Anna proceeds to break down and cry on the internet about getting the wrong bagel, as if it was some kind of personal affront and nothing else had gone right that day. Or that, like, the only good thing in Anna's life was bagels. It was ridiculous, and she got a understandable amount of backlash for that. It wasn't on par with the Target video because she did not then go back to the restaurant and try to redress all of the people that work there in a fit, but she did throw a fit. And then the last 30 seconds of the video, she shows that she has probably DoorDashed the order and gotten the correct bagel this time. And then she takes this bite. I was eating breakfast before he started crying. So she takes this bite, pretend like this is the bagel, and she goes, I got the right bagel. I'm not joking. That's how she took the bite. If you're going to eat the bagel, damn it, eat the damn bagel. Don't do this fake bite thing. It's delicious. You didn't even put it in your mouth. Anyway, that was the least of the problems. But apparently I have less of a filter first thing in the morning. So anyhow, Anna got a bunch of backlash from a bunch of reactors, myself included, because of this stupid video. And I said, you shouldn't have posted that. You're going to get backlash for it. You can't take it back. It's on the internet now. You should not have posted that. Or you should have cut it long before you started having a crying fit over the bagel, right? That was the video was typical Anna up until that point. Typical Anna travel vlog up to that point, where Anna's just being insufferable, inflicting herself on everyone, completely oblivious to the world around her, and everything is about Anna. We're used to that. That's typical Anna travel vlogs, right? It was the breakdown over the bagel at the end, which was ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I'm sorry. She's a 40 going on 40-year-old woman sitting in her hotel room in New York City crying because she got the wrong bagel, going on about sometimes you just can't win. Can't win what? The bagel lottery? It's a bagel. Okay? You're gonna live. So anyway, Anna did not appreciate the backlash that she received from her shining moment in New York. So she posts this on Instagram. I'll zoom in a little bit so that I can read it. She posts, taking a little break today from stories. Also, would you like a laugh? That's what wanna means. People are mad that in YouTube video where I went on a 2-mile walk, I ate some cotton candy and ordered a bagel. That's not why people are mad, Anna. But go on. How dare I? Indeed. More specifically, that I was sad when after walking 2 miles. Did you know she walked 2 miles, by the way? In pain to get to the bagel shop. They got my order wrong. And I was real sad. Who wrote this? A 5-year-old? Man, I wish my life was so uncomplicated that I had time to be mad about something as silly as how a stranger felt about their food order. The internet is wild, man. Anna, honey, sugar, darling. You've lived in Texas long enough. You should know what I'm saying. Imagine being so unself-aware that you think the reason people are mad is because you ate some cotton candy and ordered a bagel. Imagine being so completely oblivious to what people are saying and your own audience, who, by the way, criticized you before the reactors did. Imagine being so completely self-absorbed and oblivious that you think the reason people are mad, which they're not mad, they're stunned, they're amused, they're flabbergasted, they're disbelieving that an adult woman would do this. That's not mad. But imagine being so unwilling to evaluate your own self that you think people are upset because you ate a bagel, which you didn't eat, by the way, either time. First off, you were so disgusted at the concept of having an oat bagel with possibly veggie cream cheese that you were visibly disgusted. Then you cried and whined about how you can't win at life because your bagel order's wrong. The bagel order you didn't check, by the way. You just walked out and showed us the bag. So you clearly had time to check your order, but you didn't. And somehow now that's the restaurant's fault. Because you grabbed someone else's order, apparently. But you think that's why people are upset. You think people are simply upset because you showed yourself walking in New York and getting the wrong bagel. Okay. Anna, let me break it down for you, babe. Honey sugar pie. Sweetiems. Darling. People are mad. People aren't mad at you. People are shocked that as an adult, you could not handle the disappointment of receiving the wrong order from a restaurant that you waddled into around closing time were probably very Karen-esque about putting in your order because you were already visibly irritated by the time you got there. We watched you walk there, by the way. You put that video out for us to watch. And then took no agency or onus over your own order to check and make sure that you had the right order, and went all the way back to your hotel room before checking to see if you had the correct order, and then thought it was a good idea to proceed to record yourself having a breakdown over the wrong bagel. These are not the actions of a well-adjusted adult. And then, this is the best part of this whole post, by the way, to kind of like validate yourself, you post up, have you ever cried over a messed up food order as a question in your thing here? And your answers to this are, yes, hormones make us do crazy things. What hormones, Anna? Nope, I am magical that way. Yeah. Funny how adults can somehow navigate the world without having a breakdown publicly on the internet over the incorrect order that they picked up at a restaurant at closing time. Yes, but with extra dramatics and real tears. I don't know how many of you people clicked that, but, well, I guess if you're posting it on the internet, link me. You know, you, Anna, made a spectacle of yourself walking through New York. First off, you had no idea where you were going. You said, I could Google it, but I'm not going to. All right. I don't know if you actually got lost, but I'm assuming you probably did since you had no freaking clue where you were going, apparently. You then proceeded to walk in front of everyone with your camera guy blocking the street. And I know you were doing this because of the dirty looks people were giving you when they walked around you, especially when you stopped in the middle of on the sidewalk, in the middle of a crosswalk, while other people were trying to cross and get out of the street. You were blocking people's ability to get off the street onto the sidewalk because that's where you decided you needed to stop and tell us about putting water on your dog. Okay. Oh, by the way, did I mention she had her dog during this whole thing? Anyway, after that, you decided to go harass a cotton candy stall because you got there early or they weren't open the instant that you wanted them to be open. And so you sat there for, you said 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes waiting for them to open so you could get cotton candy. Okay. And then proceeded to go on about how it better be good because you waited this long. Who the f are you, Anna? Excuse you. I'm sorry that other people have lives that don't revolve around you. How dare they? How dare they? Oh, and all of this is after you walked into Grand Central Station and was like, it's Grand Central Station. It's old. Cool, Anna. It's pretty, though. All right. What else do you know about Grand Central Station that you could have rectified in 5 seconds of Googling, as I proved on camera? All right. So after telling us that it's old and pretty, Anna proceeds to take pictures inside of it. That's fine. Whatever. People do that. But then got pissy, like properly irritated Karen style pissy, because there was another person who was taking Instagram or social media pictures in the exact spot that you wanted to be in. So you passive aggressively make this comment about, oh, you take your pictures. You do what you got to do. And then proceeded to wait 3 whole seconds and then was like, I'm over it. As if anyone should give a shit that you're over it. Okay? Anyway, so after those 2 incidences of showing our ass in New York, which, by the way, I've never been that in New York. I've been to New York exactly once. That was roughly 20 years ago at this point. And I remember standing incorrectly on the subway and getting yelled at for it. All right. I would not want to tick off New Yorkers. That's just not on my list of things to do. But I'm not Anna, and I don't believe the world revolves around me. That's not how I was raised, apparently. So after being irritated that there was someone else who dared to take pictures in the spot she wanted to take pictures in, irritated that the cotton candy guy was not there when she arrived, somehow managed to get cotton candy all over her shirt. I've eaten a lot of cotton candy in my life. I happen to really like it, okay? I've never gotten it on my clothes to the point where it stained, it left a mark. It's spun sugar. It dissolves. How did you do that? I'm still confused. So then we decided that the best way to solve the situation was to strip in the middle of the street. And by street, I mean sidewalk. Flip our shirt inside out and carry on. Okay. And then what else did we do after that? Then we decided it was a good idea to make fun of street performers because we didn't think their dancing skills were up to par. Anna, honey, I got news for you. You know how you were making fun of those kids for putting a pot out on the street to get tips for performing dance routines on the street, on the sidewalk? You know how you were making fun of them because you didn't like their dance skills? You have absolutely no room to talk, by the way. And because you decided to put a video out of you not only once making fun of these kids while they're dancing, I don't even care if they were full-ass adults. You were making fun of people dancing on the streets, trying to make a little bit of side hustle cash. You did it twice. You made fun of them twice. I don't know if it was two different groups that you decided to make fun of or one group that you just decided needed extra attention. Either way, I'm from now on going to make fun of the way you dance publicly. You obviously think it's okay to go on the internet and make fun of people for the way that they dance. So I guess I can do the same thing to you, right? Because you sure like to put a bunch of videos out of you dancing on the internet a lot for money. Okay, so after we've made fun of people, after we've demanded people serve us in a way that we expect to be served, after we're irritated at other people for taking pictures where we wanted to take pictures, and by the way, the whole time doing absolutely nothing but bitching about walking in New York City. 2 miles. 2 miles in New York City. 2 miles is not a lot, guys. Okay? For a normal, healthy adult who has no other physical limitations, 2 miles is nothing. People in New York probably walk that mythical 5 to 6 miles a day that Anna claims she walks. They probably do that daily, actually, because New York is incredibly walkable as a city. So then after all of that, we finally get to the bagel shop where we proceed to whine about the fact that they're out of the cream cheese that we wanted. The Kalamala I want to call it palmento. The Kalamala olive cream cheese, where she's upset, not crying upset, just whining upset that they're out of that cream cheese after telling us that they rotate their cheeses, their cream cheeses daily. Cool. I mean, that's neat. I personally think that would be a good cream cheese to try. I like olives. I like cream cheese. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. I think a pumpernickel bagel would probably be really tasty too. I think the combination of the two would probably be very good. All right. I got nothing against her order is my point. My point is she gets there about a half hour before they close, give or take, right? And they're out of the stuff that she wants. So she says, oh, I guess I'll have to branch out. Okay, cool. We have no idea what she ordered because she never told us. We just know that after she gets out of the bagel shop, she shows us her bag that is, I guess, her order. And she says, I am so tired and worn out, you guys. And then proceeds to show us, you know, how many miles she actually walked with all of her little side quests. And then says, I just want to go home and curl up and eat my bagel. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about the one break, the break that we took while complaining about how far we had to walk. 2 miles. And how, because of this walk, we are going to forego going to a Broadway show because we want the bagel more. We want food, and not dinner food, just a snack food. We want that more than going to see a Broadway show in New York. All right, so we've decided that we're not going to walk back to our hotel. We're going to take a cab. I don't understand why you didn't take a cab in the first place, because if walking was truly that traumatic to you, you could have just taken a cab, gone and got the bagel, and then taken the cab home, or walked home. Then you would have your bagel. You probably would have shown up in enough time to get the cream cheese that you wanted. I'm just saying. There are a lot of solutions to these problems that Anna created herself that had a very simple solution. She could have gotten a cab at any point during that walk. The cabs roam free. That's kind of their shtick. You could have summoned an Uber, gotten a Lyft. Both of those are on demand. You have a cell phone. So then the crowning achievement of this video is her getting back to her hotel room only to discover that she has the wrong bagel, and then proceeds to have like a 4-minute breakdown, I think 3 or 4 minute breakdown about this bagel and about how it's gross and she doesn't even know what it is, and she's got someone else's order and she's not even going to try to eat it on camera because she doesn't know what it is. I mean, it's a bagel with some cream cheese on it that you've already stuck in your mouth twice, so you know what the cream cheese tastes like already. Also, I don't really want to watch you eat anyway, but you having this fit over this bagel was just the cherry on top of the sundae that was your walk through New York. That's why people are irritated, Anna. It's not because you ate some cotton candy and ordered a bagel. It's because you were an ass. It was because you were privileged. It was because you cried over the dumbest thing. You inflicted all of this pain on yourself for no reason, and then decided that food was more important to you than anything else in the world. Anything else in New York, this bagel was more important. That's why people are irritated, Anna. The bagel is just the symbol, if you will, of the rest of this trip, right? It's just the crowning glory on top of everything else, right? The bagel could not have happened, and people would still have been irritated at your behavior while walking the streets of New York, right? The bagel was just the end. And then that stupid 30-second clip of the next day of you sitting in the lobby of the hotel room gloating over the fact that you got the right bagel this time. Okay, am I supposed to feel something for you other than this is how you placate a spoiled child? Because that's how that came off. Oh, my 3-year-old spent the entire evening throwing a fit over the fact that we got the wrong bagel, so I bought them the right one the next day. Little Jimmy's happy now. Cool, Anna. I'm so glad that you take care of your inner child to the point where it's spoiled after throwing a temper tantrum. Good self-parenting. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, and Anna, because you're obviously watching, that is why people are mad. That is why people are irritated. That is why people are flabbergasted, are annoyed, are stunned at your behavior. This is why people are critical. It really doesn't have anything to do with the cotton candy or the bagel. It's your behavior and the way you behaved, and now the way you're reacting. You put it on the internet, Anna. You okayed that video. You are the reason we saw this. This is your own doing. All right. Anyway, let me know what you guys think so far in our saga of Anna trying to do damage control from A, her lipedema story, and B, the New York bagel story. And stay tuned for part 2. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my members. Thank you to my subscribers. You guys rock. I forgot to thank you first thing. And I will see everybody in part 2. Stick around and bye. This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.